What communication device do you need to carry with you in the backcountry when you're adventuring? Satellite phone, GPMRS, PLB, everything, or even the common cell phone. I get a question from a subscriber, Nathan Bailey, 1593. Thank you very much, Nathan Bailey. Nathan asks, can you explain to someone why you should take a VHF, radio, GPMRS, ham, satellite, POB, SOS, smartphone into the backcountry? What makes the most sense? Manage affordability, device and plans for the weekend warrior. Thank you very much, Nathan Bailey. That is a tough question. So the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I don't know if the Androids have that now, they actually have a Iridium satellite link in there where if it goes really, really bad, you can actually send an SOS. I just saw an article about someone who did that. Now, from the cell phone, when you're in the backcountry, your cell phone's probably not going to work. This thing is like a $1,000 brick, a $200 brick, whatever your phone costs you. But the newer phones actually have a satellite link in there. And this is the bleep has hit the fan, I'm going to die. And not like I'm cold, hungry, and tired. It's like I'm on a cliff, something really, really bad has happened. You can press the SOS button and that's going to go out. For the weekend warrior, don't rely necessarily on that. If you need the ultimate, I'm going to die, get me out of here, the PLB is a very reliable and required in some locations device. You simply flip the antenna out, flip the antenna up, press and hold the button, and in a couple seconds it transmits on this steel antenna up to a satellite, and they save you. You have to register for it. The batteries only last so many years, and then that's it. So this is one of the ultimate get me out of a bad situation. The PLB is like the one. It is single direction communication. Press and the Air Force or Marines or whoever will show up to save your bacon. This is a great option, but it is one communication, and heaven forbid you should accidentally press that button because people will show up. The Peeps, this is a transponder. If you are skiing with people in the backcountry, again, this is a save my bacon if you've been buried under an avalanche. So generally that's only for skiing and mountaineering if you have other people that are using this. The VHF radio is super handy if you're in a realm, or this is a marine radio, where other people would have a marine radio so you can communicate on channel 16, and that is a great option to have. It is great for communicating with helicopters and emergency personnel. However, other people have to be listening to that channel. The next option is for backcountry weekend warrior, probably not. The next option is an FRS family radio service type radio. These are super common, ultra popular at ski resorts, everywhere else. Again, this requires somebody else to have the radio. Great for multi-broadcast communication. This is used on Denali. Highly recommended there. Now to step up to the real bucks, an Iridium Extreme 9575 or whatever it is. This is not a budget-friendly option at all, but this is the ultimate if you need to make a phone call anywhere on Earth. I've called from the South Pole in the middle of Greenland with this thing, but it's $3 a minute. These are $1,500 plus dollars. Not weekend warrior friendly, but I'm giving you all the options. And then this is actually what I recommend is the Garmin InReach Explorer Plus. This thing I have text messaged from literally everywhere on Earth. I had to be careful in Russia. When I was in Russia, I was like, I better be careful because they have radio rules there, and I didn't want to end up in a Russian gulag. These are kind of expensive. Maybe $3.99, whatever it is. Check out the link below. But you can pay for the emergency service. It's like $15 a month. Again, Garmin's service does that. Plus, there's about a $30 a year fee to keep this thing linked. But I can text message anybody who is in my plan. Plus, this has the great ability, and you can only, like with the emergency service, you only get like 10 messages a month, and then it starts to add. But at home, you can do what's called pre-programming your messages. You get 3 program messages. I have a I'm here and safe, I'm delayed by weather and then something else depending on what I'm doing. This is the one that I always carry because I can text message back and forth. I can punch like the pre-planned messages. I can punch the, hey, I'm alive and I'm okay, no problem. That is a great option to have. Other people have the Spot, which Spot you can punch out since a hey, here I am, and it can hook up to your phone. I don't personally recommend the Spot because it's a one-way communication like a POB. Some people freak out if they haven't heard from you, so do be careful. But the Spot is not nearly have the capability of the POB. The POB is the ultimate. So what I would recommend is getting the Garmin Explorer Plus. Don't get the SE because for 50 bucks more, this is such a more capable device. And the best part is to save yourself some money. Let's say you're not getting an adventure for a couple months. You can actually pause the plan so you're not racking up 15 to 24 bucks a month for this. I am not sponsored by any of these devices or companies, but this is the one that I always keep with me. I can message anywhere. It doesn't work great on Denali because the Iridium signal, even with my ridiculously expensive satellite phone, it took like, I don't know, half an hour to get a text message, and phone calls were terrible up there. But this is the one that I would recommend. I've had this for 8 years, still going strong. Rechargeable batteries. The batteries have lasted super long. So highly recommended. Thank you very much for the questions. Please ask questions, comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Oh, and by the way, all this information is included in Adventure Expedition 1. Check out links below.